for meeting me. Do you mind just introducing yourself quickly?
Maritza Pechin, Maritza Mercado Pechin rather,
Uh-huh.
and I am a planner.
Perfect. And where were you born and educated?
I was born in Boston, but we moved to Puerto Rico when I was a baby, and then we lived there, and then we moved back to the States for elementary school, and then we went back to Puerto Rico for middle school and high school. So it's kind of bouncing back and forth.
Wow, yeah.
In total, I think I went to like 10 different schools, eight or 10 different schools. I went to Harvard for undergrad, and then I got a master's in planning at the University of Pennsylvania.
Cool, wow. So what key life experiences or jobs have formed who you are today? Right.
I think that the experience of like seeing life as an elementary school student, being able to like run around Newton, Massachusetts by myself, versus Puerto Rico where you're beholden to a car and like stuck in this suburban environment, and then Austria where there's this great pedestrian walk, really shaped how I think about urban form and how it changes the way you can socialize.
Right. How did you become passionate and involved with Richmond in particular?
So I moved to Richmond 8 years ago because my husband went to the VCU for graduate school. But when my husband finished graduate school and he had a job opportunity here, I was like, actually, this is fine. You know, I've made friends. I see that the city is like doing interesting things and kind of moving in a just very interesting direction.
Right.
And so then I decided, yeah, let's stay. So now I've been working on the master plan for about 3 years, and gotten even more enmeshed in understanding how the whole city works and comes together.
Why is our city great?
Why is our city great? I think Richmond is great because of the people. I mean, that's the main reason why cities are usually great. I think the river is a really great asset that a lot of people love, and we just need to continue to elevate. I mean, having rapids through a downtown is pretty unique.
What causes, projects, and or activities are you involved in, and why?
One of them that I'm involved in right now is at my church. I'm involved in like the leadership of my church, which is like the vestry is what it's called. And I go to St. Paul's Episcopal Church, which is actually like visible from over here, which was known as the Cathedral of the Confederacy because Jefferson Davis and Robert E. Lee attended church there. How do we like shift the whole thinking of the church as it relates to the outreach we do, to be more to really focus a lot on racial reconciliation and like what does that actually mean beyond just 2 words? Like what is the action of racial reconciliation?
How do you collaborate with other groups and individuals to realize impactful work?
So one of my abilities is like I'm able to see where like people's strengths, and I'm able to see like even organization strengths and figure out how to like pull out the like and connect everyone to then create an outcome. So like one of the things that I'm really good at is shaping process. So the master plan is all about shaping process and like including lots of different pieces so that everyone has a little bit of their voice and work in the document so that then it gets adopted. And so like that's just like in my DNA of how I function.
So what other creators who are focused on similar causes or projects have influenced you?
So one that I haven't really mentioned is my mother. She is an urban planner. Well, she's retired now, but she studied planning and was a professional planner. So she's definitely influenced me a lot. She worked on mainly really big infrastructure projects, like being around my mom, seeing like hearing her observe things in the built environment was a huge influence.
What would you recommend I do to become a future creator of Richmond or any other great city?
I would recommend that you, I guess, figure out what part of the whole planning world resonates most with you. You know, is it housing? Is it real estate? Is it transportation? And find the nonprofit or the affinity groups that are like working on that in your city. Don't just think about how people are going to get places, but think about the places that they're going to.